Hi, today I'm going to be making a simple Bible craft. This is a salvation bracelet, and it's all about this gospel message of Jesus told simply. And so to get started, I'm going to have a piece of string that is more than enough to go around my wrist, because when you tie knots, it slowly gets shorter and shorter. And I'm going to tie a knot on the end, and since this string's a little bit small, the beads could go straight through that knot, so I'm going to add another knot. Okay, and then I'm going to put a neutral colored bead in, this silver bead, and that's just going to go on the end, so like that. Then when I bring it in half, the beads for the message are going to go down here on the end. It just takes a little bit of room, so I'm going to estimate I can tie a knot here for a stopper, little stopper knot. So I'll tie a knot here, then I'll tie another knot. Okay, and for my students, you are going to get the string looking just like this. One bead already here, already has a knot, already has a stopper knot. So you're going to be ready to get started. It's helpful to put a little tape on the end. Of course, I have a lot of practice with beads and sewing and that sort of thing. But the more you work with the string, the more that end frays and gets harder to thread things through. So it's really helpful to put a piece of tape to make it pointy. It's like a needle, except it's not sharp and it's not going to hurt you. So next, we're going to start sharing the gospel message as we thread the beads through and tell the story. It starts with black, because we've all made mistakes. We've all sinned and fallen further away from God with our sin, and that's darkness. But Jesus came, he died on the cross, and he bled. That's what the red's for. He bled as a sacrifice for us so that we wouldn't have to take the punishment. He took it for us. So black, then red, then comes white. When we ask Jesus to forgive us for our sins, he does. And that makes us pure and clean again before God. We often use baptism as a symbol of washing away our sins and making a commitment for Jesus. So the blue represents the waters of baptism. Then as we become Christians, we read the Bible and pray more. And that helps us, green, grow. We grow in our faith in Jesus. And because we do this, we will be with him in heaven someday. And so the yellow or gold colored bead represents the gold streets in heaven. Okay, so then you're going to have your colors here. And you want to go ahead and make a knot again. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfectly right up against this thing, but I try to get it close. And I'm going to knot it again. Try to get the second knot over the first knot, because that'll make a bigger knot. So that way the beads don't escape. And then with this pointy end, I'm going to thread it through this first bead here. It doesn't matter actually if you go this direction or you go this direction. I've seen it done both ways. So you could have them both going the same direction and not, or you can go the opposite way. And either way works. Sometimes it's helpful to get your bead string and you hold it tight on both sides, so that way it's easier to get this through. But maybe you won't have to, because maybe with the pointy tape it will still get through pretty smoothly. So I will put it through this way. Okay, and then you can tie a little knot on this side, and we've got a bracelet. Okay. So try it on. Yep, just like that. And then of course you can use this side to tighten it the way you like. If you need an extra knot here, that's okay too, to make it a little smaller. Just want to make sure you can get it on and off your hand. All right, I hope you enjoyed this bracelet making tutorial.